Hello everybody, welcome back to everyone playing another game of League of Legends. I'm the Strategy Professor. Let's go ahead and get back in here.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Hopefully my webcam's working a little bit better here. The last video that I made didn't have it, which is fine because it was a bad game and we lost. So I need to always keep in mind that you always have to have your finger on the dodge trigger. You really do. I want to play most games, but realistically, if you're trying to climb, you have to be willing to dodge. To be fair to myself, I didn't know some information that was in that last game that would have been helpful, but we had a Yorick jungle, and a Vayne bottom. And those are both problematic for major reasons. Number one, Yorick, I mean, jury's out. I don't quite know what he does, but I know that every single game that I see him, just about, there might be like one game where he does okay, but almost every game it's very bad. And I'm not sure if it's just because people don't know him very well yet because he's very new with his rework, or if he is just like objectively underpowered. Either way, when you see him, it should raise an eyebrow, especially in the jungle. And number two, Vayne is just extremely weak in this meta. I'm not a hater on Vayne, in the abstract. Like, she's a great champion, she's lots of fun, I like her lore. I think she's been extremely powerful in seasons past. I'm just telling you that she's not good in this patch because there's not tanks. People just don't run tanks anymore, hardly. And that's what she's good at. She does true damage to tanks. She's going to get outscaled by most other ADs. This person needs to chill. I don't have my tongue lash. But anyways, so seeing both of those, I should have dodged. But that's okay. You live and you learn. I just need to dodge more, honestly. Because obviously you're not going to know if somebody's going to underperform in a game. But, if you have multiple really, very underpowered picks. There we go. That's how you go. That's how you go hard in the paint, right there. Okay, sweet. He let me get another charge in there. I'm just gonna zone him off. So this game was borderline, like I was really thinking about dodging, but I think we're good enough because we have a Teemo top. Teemo is a champion that can be good. He has the potential to be good, but often he's not. But he does have potential. If you build AP Teemo, like that actually hurts pretty badly. But typically he's not great, but the other champions are doable. I don't really like Triss in the meta either, but she's okay. She's okay. She's not as bad as Vayne is. At least she's safe. But Ahri, I really like Ahri a lot. I really like Hecarim. So, and they have some... Like, Amumu's pretty underpowered. I mean, Tahm Kench is really good against their squad. He's very good against Amumu, and he's very good against Thresh, and he's very good against Ashe. So, it's a really good matchup for Tahm Kench. I'm just going to hold on to this till I get the charge, and then spit it out. That's a little tip for you. If you're very close to the charge, but you don't quite have it, you can eat it, hold it in your mouth for a little bit, and then spit it out. There's just so many nuances to Tahm Kench that I just constantly learn new things about him the more that I play him. So he really is a wonderful champion. Great design. No, I don't want to get too crazy. Oh gosh. Okay, I was trying to, I didn't quite have my Q. The reason that I hold him in my mouth for so long often, if you've ever wondered why doesn't he spit him out immediately, is because I'm waiting on my Q cooldown, so that as soon as I spit him out, I can Q before they flash a lot of times. And finish him off. Sometimes I get into trouble for that. That's kind of like my default stance, though, is to hold him until I can Q one more time. But that's why I do that. I've had people ask, well, why don't you just spit him out immediately? Well, it's because I'm giving up, you know, an extra 200 burst damage by doing that. I want the full combo. I don't know where Thresh went. Interesting. I do still have, is she alone? No, she's definitely not farming if she's alone. Yeah, let's just push this all the way up. If she wants to go, let's just go. I kind of want to go. It's pushing naturally anyways right now. And I'm going to try rushing a ZZ this game. I've gone away from that, but that's one of the key things that got me almost a diamond this season earlier when I was Platinum 1. I think I got to Platinum 130. Maybe it was 26 this season. I always, anytime I get to Platinum 1, I get to like 20s, 30s, and then I end up falling quite a lot. I don't know why or how. I think I just get so close, is what it is. I get so close and I can just taste it. And then once I start losing, I'm just like, no, I gotta have it, you know, and I just get into this frenzy. You know, not like crazy, but you know what I'm talking about. I feel so close, and I feel like if I just keep playing, I'll get it back. And then before you know it, I've lost 2 divisions, and I'm just, you know, my mind's blown, and I just don't know what's happening. So, I just need to be calm, be collected as I rise. But that was one of the key contributing factors that helped me rise, was running the ZZ really early on Tahm Kench. Because I got up there almost exclusively playing Tahm Kench every game. Back in mid-March. I went on a crazy run when I was on spring break last spring. Or I should say when students are on spring break. When I don't have a ton I have to do. I wish I would have gone on more spring break trips. If you're a young person, I highly recommend just go on those trips. They're a lot of fun. And there's really, you know, often a very limited time in your life when you can do the kind of stuff that you can do on spring breaks, at least in America. I mean, you can do them later in life too. It's just really hard when you get kids and, you know, really committed relationships and stuff like that. Oh, please don't. Not that everyone gets kids or committed relationships. I'm just saying. Do things that you can while you're young. Because you may not always be able to do them later. That's just my advice to you if you're a younger person. I had a pretty good, you know, I had a pretty good youth. It was a lot of fun. But that's just, sometimes I wish I had gone on just a couple more trips, been on a few more adventures when I was younger. I don't hate on kids at all, you know, or students or whatever, college students. People are, you know, some professors like, oh, these students going out and partying on spring break, whatever. I'm like, that's what they should be doing. You know, they should be having fun, going out and having a good time. Some older people are just haters about the younger generation with that, but that's, I don't know. I think that's what people should be doing at that age. I was always just really serious, you know, I would just work over spring break a lot. I mean, not really serious. I'm actually a huge goofball. I'm a clown. When I'm around my friends, when I'm on the channel, I'm a little bit more professional. But, you know, in real life, I'm a pretty silly person. Believe it or not. But anyways, I did work a lot over spring break pretty often, and I did need the money. My family's pretty poor, but I should have found some way. You know, you can do cheap vacations. You can go camping or whatever. I could have found a way, I think, to make it happen. Alright, so what's going on here? How's top doing? 56, 64. Okay, Teemo's winning for now. Kale's scale's really hard, though. Teemo can scale really hard if you do him right, but so many people do like these on-hit Teemo builds, and I just think they're awful. Like, you need to go max like Leandry's, like AP Teemo. That's what I think. Like, the on-hit is just silly because the poison doesn't stack. You know, I think it's got... It might stack like 3 stacks or something. I don't remember. But the on-hit, like his on-hit just isn't that powerful. I don't think it is. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure his on-hit just does a flat amount of damage and it's very low. And then his damage over time, it just resets it. It doesn't stack it. It's not like Twitch's poison, where you get a benefit from having a lot. Like, this Amumu keeps trying so hard. We haven't even had to burn our flashes. Well, I guess Triss did just burn her flash, but I haven't had to burn mine yet. I've just walked out of stuff. Okay, Hecarim changed his mind. You gotta watch that. Just because people ping doesn't mean they're actually gonna do it. Just like blinkers on the road. Just because someone has a blinker that they're, you know, gonna go a certain way, you need to pause, wait, and watch them and make sure they're actually committing to what they're saying they're gonna do. So always stop and take a peek and just make sure that people are actually coming when they ping. My gosh, Thresh is still level 5? How is that possible? Now he's 6. I'm not going to use my eat on that. I need to save the CC. Thresh is not good in this patch either, just for the record. Most of the time. Like, he can potentially be good, but... Okay, they got her, I think. Oh gosh, seriously? Someone's got her. Okay. I'm about to say, for real? So I should have just killed her. I was trying to hand it off to somebody, but every time I try to do that as a support, I get burned. Just take the kill. Like, just make sure the person dies 100%. Now, that doesn't mean save all of your abilities and make sure you get the kill, but, you know, if it's there, you know, you need to make sure people die. Oh, dang it, I can't leave that thing on the table. I really need to buy, but... Oh, dang it. Well, I think she's going to kill him. Oh, she could have gone. She could have face-checked that and killed him. Yeah, so I should have listened to Hecarim. Just greedy. I wanted the cannon minions. Okay. Let's go for this, and we'll go for... Yeah, so that time just taking the kills. Hopefully Triss doesn't die bottom. It's not looking good for the home team. I've got red, so I can stack red damage on this. I mean, everyone else is dead. I guess she's going to try to hunt Thresh. I don't really know. I mean, we could have gotten more damage on that. That's okay, though. Whatever. I'm gonna, as I leave, I'm just gonna ward up this whole jungle here.
I prefer to know when my next meal approaches. No true hunger can
Grab this. Help give us a little bit more control over Dragon.
next time more petting and less stabbing.
What is that? More petting and less stabbing. Is that a skin? And it sounds funny. I don't know what that is. Is that the scuttle? Does the scuttle talk now? Because I think I've heard that in another game, something like that. And I was like, well, what is that?
I refuse to succumb to culinary degradation. Delectable taste.
Oh, I didn't follow up on the Thresh conversation. I think a fight broke out or something. The reason why Thresh is underpowered right now,
Nothing escapes hunger.
An ally has been slain.
the reason why Thresh is not viable right now is just his base stats. Like, his kit's awesome. It's really powerful, but he starts with, like, I think it's like no magic resist or something and like 15 armor. Like, it's ridiculous. And yeah, he does get some from his, make sure we burst this. Yeah, he does get some from his souls, but it's not enough. Like, you need 100 souls just to break even. Like, that's not even getting any sort of bonus. Just to break even in armor, and it still doesn't make up for your MR. So, they hit him really, really hard in the base stats. And it's terrible. Like, he's a fun champion. He's one of the most fun champions to play, and he's one of the most fun champions to watch. So, do I think that he was a little bit too ubiquitous in the pro scene? Do I think he was a little bit too good for a while? Maybe. Maybe. It's debatable. But there are counters to him also. Like, Tahm Kench, very good against him because he hooks somebody. You can save him. Zyra, very good against him. Nami, very good against him. I mean, both of those seasons where I almost got to Diamond playing Zyra Nami, the most popular support was Thresh.
True appetite never.
So there is counterplay to him. But he's just really, really fun. A lot of the interactions are awesome. Like, people blocking his lantern or using, like, Janna tornadoes to stop his lantern or all sorts of things. Like, he's really, really fun. So I think they definitely goofed up.
Slain. Killing spree.
Yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and clean that up just so we get this tower. But yeah, so it's just his base stats. Everything else is doable. I mean, they nerfed everything about him. Like, they nerfed the cooldown on his Q. They nerfed the range on his W. They nerfed his base stats into the dirt. Like, I think they need to just give him a little love. All they have to do, just change the souls into being something like Bard, where he gets some extra stat, or just some extra little bonus that's not directly tied to his armor. Or MR, just something. I mean, you do get AP from the souls also, but AP is almost worthless on Thresh. His ratios are awful. I guess his ult has a good ratio, but it's like, who cares? I like the idea of collecting things like souls. I think that's really cool. But it shouldn't be tied all the way to his balancing. Yeah, I can't get in there. I would die if I tried to save her. If they hit him, I'll save him. Oh, geez, there's Teemo. Okay, interesting. I didn't realize Kayle was there too. I'll let him have it. Fine. But, yeah, I really wish they would buff Thresh because I love him. He's so much fun. I played him a lot. It's like as soon as he got released, I bought him for 7,200, and yeah, I'll go ahead and start getting an Aegis now. I bought him for 7,200, and I won like 14 of 15 games. Even when people didn't know what Lantern did or whatever, he was so powerful and he was so much fun. So it's not that I'm a Thresh hater. I really love him. I want him to be good. As soon as they buff him and he's viable again, I'm there. You know, I'm right on there with Thresh. But it's those base stats. They just need to give him normal scaling on his stats and make the soul something else. Like I said, make it CDR or something. Like make it CDR, or they could make it where his lantern gets longer or his hook cooldown goes down as he gets more souls. Like they could do a lot of things where it's just like it makes his kit better. So kind of like Bard. But just some other stat other than a base stat, like just give him some cooldowns, give him some I don't know, just something other than magic resistant armor, and just give him normal magic resistant armor. I mean, heck, I wouldn't even care if they took out the souls, just take him out of the game and just give him normal magic resistant armor. Oh, hi, friend. Let's kill him, dude. Yeah, I mean, I know it's cute to sit there, but I want to win the game too. I'm not like super anti-fun or an old grouch or something. I just want to win. And I've seen people come back from stuff like that. Because while we were over there playing around doing that, we could have been over here helping Tristana. I'm gonna go ahead and sweep all this.
A river, and I'm its king.
Get that rolling. I'll help him with this before I get that pink. Alright. So ZZ's helping us out middle. It stopped Ashe from counter-pushing mid. I think I just need to go champions that are very good with ZZ. And so that's Tahm Kench, Alistar, anything. I mean, I guess you could get ZZ on anything. Get ZZ on Janna? I don't know. Why not? I just want ZZ on everything. I just want to try that out because I feel like it's just really good on support, I think, in solo queue. I may not in pro play, but for solo queue, where everything's disorganized and people are constantly roaming, it gives you that extra player that's to split push, and it gives you a lot of money.
I shall return to this establishment shortly. Anything of depth is deceitful.
I do have my ult. I'm gonna let them make that play top. Oh, and it blocks Thresh hooks. Add it to the list. One more reason, ZZ is awesome. Add it to the list. Lads and lasses. No, I'm sure no one actually says it. Maybe people do. I don't know. That's pretty sweet, though. I like that saying.
Adapt the flavors like
Has destroyed turret.
another snack.
Okay, good. This Teemo's actually building some decent stuff. He's got AP. At least he's not going like that Gnasher's Tooth Wits End Teemo build. What's going on down here? Nope, can't do it. Get that charge off of me and I gotta get out of here. I'm out.
I refuse to succumb to culinary dead.
I'm gonna go see if I can grab this red.
I search for bargains where fools cross my domain.
No, I'm not usually a huge fan of these buffs. I think people prioritize them way too much, but I mean, it is one more thing you can take away from an opponent if it's free. Like, they're not gonna be able to come over here and get this, I don't think, because they're too busy, you know, trying to clear. Now, they could be going for Baron, but I doubt it.
Appetite focused.
I'll put a ZZ bot. They don't have an awesome split pusher.
No true hunger can be a big, an enticing culinary prospect.
They might be coming for me also. I need to be careful because he's probably going to want this ward.
Everyone ends downriver, eventually.
I'll grab that. I
Dawn for so long.
don't even know what I want. I'll just get this. It's fine.
Let us eat voraciously and overindulge.
Has been slain. Has been slain. Ace.
Yeah, ZZ's got bottom pushing in. As I love Tahm Kench, I don't know what I can say. Maybe it's because he's from like Louisiana or something. I imagine.
Destroyed an inhibitor.
He's from the South. I'm from the South. That's our affinity. He's my spirit animal. This is Fat Frog. All right. I guess he's a catfish. I don't know why I said frog. Yeah, he's kind of like a frog, but he's a catfish. Let's be real. He's a catfish. He's awesome.
All the world's a river, and I'm its king.
All right. Yeah, I need to buy some stuff though. I just have so much money. It's getting flooded with cash.
Misery has a
I really don't need Frozen Heart, but I mean, it doesn't really matter what I get at this point. It does help actually. Yeah, it's a pretty good buy. They have Ashe and Kale, who are both attack speed based, so it's a pretty good buy.
anything of depth is deceitful.
We could rotate down and kill that Ashe. If she stays. I think she's gonna back. Oh, hi. The handoff. Are they all dead? Yeah, they're all dead. I think we can end it. Alright. Blocked. Oh gosh. I try to sit up straight when I'm filming too, so I guess it's good for my back, but oh gosh, I thought I just saw a black screen. I really, really hope that's not a black screen. Is that for real a black screen right now? Are you kidding me? Then none of this recorded. Maybe not. Maybe it'll still show up because it only shows when it's full screen application. So when we exit out of the game, then that's all you see. That's what I'm hoping for, is when you exit out of the full screen, when it goes back to windowed, then it ends the filming, which would be kind of weird, but I don't know. I'll just have to watch it. So I don't know how this will look. Maybe the whole thing was black. Maybe you just see me right now. Maybe you see black plus me. I have no idea what you're going to see. So I'm going to try it out. I'm trying not to do the windowed mode so that it looks, you know, a little bit less immersion breaking. So, you know, it feels like you're just starting out in the game and you're not like wandering around on my computer. But anyways, that's going to be it. So if you enjoyed this, check out the rest of the videos. I have a ton of Tahm Kench, a lot of Janna, a lot of Alistar, a lot of different things on the channel. Lots of fun. They're just like this. They're all great explanation type of videos. I just walk you through my decision-making process. I analyze different things. I tell some asides and stories. I share some philosophical insights. I just go on random tangents half the time while I'm explaining things for you. So I try to keep it interesting. I try to keep it educational, entertaining, all of the above. And also check out the Total War Warhammer content that I have. I have legendary campaigns for every single faction except for Chaos. We will do Chaos eventually. It's just hard to manage 5 campaigns with League, with school, and everything else that I have going on. So stay tuned. That will come in the future. But all of those campaigns are pure campaigns, which means I don't abuse the auto-resolve system. I don't assassinate lords on the campaign map. And I don't do any other shenanigans or tomfoolery that are exploitable that would give me an unfair advantage over the AI. So I hope you enjoy it. And that's going to be it. As always, it's a pleasure broadcasting for you. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful evening.